I remember I saw a movie with my dad, and some like Filipino family was just talking the entire time. And at the end of the movie, my dad's like, "I'm gonna ask for a refund," and he like made me go with him to the manager's office.
Awesome.
And the manager was like, "Why'd you watch the whole movie?" Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, why did we watch the whole movie if you were gonna do this?" And he's like, "I don't know."
I don't know. I'm a white American, damn it.
Yeah.
And a Filipino annoyed me. What movie was it?
Well, I can't even remember. He's one of those guys that's like I'm going to show them who's never been boss.
Right.
You know, where he thinks he's going to win some dispute with the customer service department, and then they just hang up on him. Nothing changes.
Nick, well, you're actually very persistent with customer service representatives.
You really are.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess lately I have been.
Yeah.
You're always on the phone.
Well, I used to be a call center guy, so I don't know. I know how to speak to them.
You know the biz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the secret codes.
I used to work at a call center, and I hated my job, and I hated being on the phone all day long. And then I would get home, and I would get drunk on my porch and prank call the call center
that you worked at?
That I worked at.
What a fucking stupid life.
Well, because I worked there, I knew exactly what to say to keep people on the phone for like an hour and a half, just to like ruin someo's night.
That's so fucking
and just
funny.
pretend to be like an old woman that's like, and you know, I'll be like, I need help setting up my email. and then I had all the screens memorized. So like I would get them to help me through like almost every step of the way. And at the last one, I'd be like, okay, well, then they're like, now click start. And I'm like, where's start? And then they're like, down on the bottom of the screen. And like, they've already been through this with me. I'd be like, is it where it says Finder? And I would like drop hints that it was a completely different operating system, like change the entire,
like Mac
at the very last step. And then they would lose their fucking minds and have to restart the entire process. There was always just like inconsistencies in the way.
So how do they track whether you're a good employee? Because you were not helping.
Oh, they didn't give a shit. I mean, people quit so often. I remember there was one time, first of all, everyone that worked there, imagine this, a workplace with 600 people where I am the coolest guy there.
Oh, God, dude.
So that was like, the average employee was like the biggest fucking, there was a girl that would bring like a doll, and she would sit there and brush its hair.
Oh my God.
While she was on the phone. There were multiple people that wore tails because they were furries.
Yes.
They would like, and they would like see each other and be like,
those little foxtails?
Yeah, like they were.
No, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there was a guy that had like a shirt that was like.
They would bark at each other.
Oh yeah, they were fucking. They were gay as shit. Dude, there was this one guy. There was this one guy that had a fucking like a shirt that was you know, like Bomb Squad coming through or something, but like Bomb Squad was crossed off, and it was like tech support.
Oh, and
God. That guy also had like a theatrical cane, like a long cane with like a skull on the top that he didn't need.
That is so awesome. Oh man.
Yeah, no, there were so many of those people. But
did they hang out like after work with each other?
No,
no one did.
There was a break room that always just smelled fucking awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like, I remember there was one hot girl that worked there.
Oh, I fucked her.
Again, because it was like, I had supreme confidence. I just like went up to her and was like, hey, yeah, we should like hang out sometime. I was like, hey, what's your name? She like turns around. She's like, hi, I'm Cassandra. And she was like just hot, but a complete nerd. Oh, no. I was like, oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
You noticed the foxtail hanging out of her skirt?
I talked to her for like 10 minutes and then...
Dude, come on, man.
Never again outside of work.
Is that the girl's Oreos you ate? The Down syndrome girl or whatever? No, not Down syndrome.
What are you talking about?
Asperger's?
What are you talking about?
I don't remember that.
What? There was a girl. A girl that you said had autism or whatever.
Oh, that was in New York when he was dating that Asperger's girl.
I was making a joke about
yeah, that girl.
I was making a joke about
you can have 2 or 3. The fucking, what a monster. Nice tits though.
You wouldn't fuck a nerd that was hot, dude?
It would like she smelled bad, like she had she didn't smell bad, but she had that smell bad aura where it was like, this is just, No, I lost interest.
I know what you're saying.
I understand where you're coming from, but I don't know what particular nuance or what it was in the context of that situation.
I know what you mean.
That made me pull the plug on that.
Because there's a vibe of like not just nerd, but like just uncool in like a high school way. Like
that I'm fine with. It was just there was something like, you know, from 20 feet away. It was like, yeah, she's like pretty. And you're like, oh, never mind.
It's like the Ren and Stimpy close-ups.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah.
Sort of like that. Anyhow, there was one time at that call center where there was this guy, like, we didn't have assigned seating or anything. We just had these like small cubicles, and there's this guy 2 cubicles across from me, and all the cubicle dividers were like translucent, so you could see through them sort of. You had like some degree of privacy. And this guy would bring his laptop and just watch Legend of Zelda Wind Waker videos. And he was like sitting right next to his boss. And he's on the phone with somebody. He's like, "No, sir, click again on that section. Click again." And then he would mute the phone, be like, "You fucking imbecile! You fucking piece of shit!" And unmute, like, "Just keep trying. You'll find it. You'll click on the right thing. Mute. You cunt! You fucking cunt piece of shit!" Well, like, you know, like Zelda is like hopping around in the fucking background, and like it's like boss has to come over and like put his hand on his shoulder and be like, Jeremy, calm down. Eventually he lost it and like hung up on the guy. And he's like, "All I want is to make my fucking hot chocolate." And the boss had to like go into the break room and make his hot chocolate for him and bring it back to him. And it's like,
good God,
pull that man off the front lines. He's shell shocked.
There's too much for him being a fucking man, dude. Maybe Republicans are right. The call center was too much for that guy, dude. What a piece of shit.
Well, what's hilarious is like, like 10 years ago, everyone bitched about like, you call a call center now, you get some guy in India.
Oh, they do a way better job.
I know his name isn't Tony.
Yeah.
He's lying to me saying his name's Tony. It's like, why do you need to know Vikram's name?
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter at all.
He's polite,
his name is
quick.
Tony because of people like you.
Yeah.
Fucking complained about his name being Vikram. Yeah. But I do that. I have to call Amazon all the time because like fucking every courier service in New York is like trash. And I know there's a UPS guy that listens to the show.
Shuts out.
He probably hasn't. He probably hasn't delivered shit.
He was at Skankfest.
He probably hasn't delivered shit outside of New York where things actually show up fucking 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a 50% failure rate when I get shit. And I do everything through Amazon now because it's fucking easier. But half the time it requires like calling Amazon customer support and saying like, yeah, UPS isn't delivering this shit, so get on them. And
That's wild, dude.
Amazon has like way more leverage than you do as like just a consumer.
Right.
Because they'll call up UPS and be like, yeah, we're going to have this driver thrown in jail. Deported and
hell yeah, dude. Bezos, baby.
Yeah, dude. Most of the time I'll get like a Malaysian person that'll help me
in the call center,
and they're so much more effective.
Polite.
Oh yeah.
When you get like just some fucking bitch from, you know,
oh my God,
Nashville or wherever the other one is.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
excuse me, sir.
Good afternoon. How dare you call Amazon? My name is Tanisha. How may I hang up on you today?
Yeah, they always say
I will not be
yelling.
taking notes on this call. My hands are busy right now. I will not remember any of this, and it won't go into the computer.
Is there a number I can never call you back on if we get disconnected?
Yes.
There's an IT guy in my old
911.
office.
I want you to call 911. Report yourself. Tell them there's an armed woman. They'll know which one.
Amazon always delivers my shit, dude. I don't know what it is. Maybe they don't respect you.
I don't know. You know what it is? I think the doorbell doesn't work.
Yeah, your doorbell doesn't work. It hasn't worked for months.
No, I just don't answer the door when you... I know.
Well, I know that.
You ring the bell.
Yeah.
It's
It's a disrespect. It's a disrespectful bit that
It's
you
not
do.
a disrespectful
It is
thing.
completely
First of
disrespectful,
all,
making me waiting down
disrespectful
there
for you to assume that I'm going to stop what I'm doing to answer the door for you.
to do the show that we're here to record.
I'm not on your schedule. When I say we start at 1, that doesn't mean you come at 12:58. It also doesn't mean that you come at fucking 1:02.
Oh,
You come
really?
at 1 o'clock.